Hey, what's up, Dividend Nomads? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing our regular monthly recap. So I'm going to show you everything that's happened so far this month and show you how much I actually got paid and also the moves I made because I did remove something from the portfolio. So we're going to cover all of that in today's video. I'm going to record the screen for you, dive into the portfolio. After that, we'll dive into my spreadsheet where I track everything and you can see everything on paper, what it's looking like right now, also including the sale. So, yeah, let me record the screen and get into it. See, 3, 2, 1, bam. So here we are in my Charles Schwab account. I'll refresh it for you. Okay, so you can see the NASDAQ was down almost 0.5%. S&P is pretty much flat, and the Dow was up just very little. But anyway, in my account right now, $61,585. And you can see at the bottom down there, or just below that, we've got $4,888 or $83, sorry, $4,883 in cash. Sorry, my mind's a little bit gone, man. I didn't sleep very well last night. I slept really, really bad last night. And I don't know, but this is 7:30 in the morning also, by the way, while I'm recording this. Okay, if we look at the positions, you can see I got Misty, 1,080. That's negative, as you can see. XDTE, 279. Then we've got QDTE, 279 shares. And we've got YMAG, 473 shares. And we've got YBTC, 102 shares. And yesterday, I got paid. So actually, let me just go back here and show you some history here on the transaction, the payments and stuff. So if we go to the dividends, we can see what I got paid yesterday. You can see YMAG, $135. It's it's on. Is it on drip? I guess it's on drip. Yeah, it's on drip. $135.99. XDTE paid me $57.58. It's also on drip. QDTE paid me $59.67, and that one is also on drip. So that's how much I just got paid yesterday. But let's dive into the whole monthly thing and show you what's going on the monthly thing, and you guys can see how this is performing on paper, what everything looks like. You can see the good and the bad stuff, so you can decide, if these Max things are something you want to invest in or not. But for those of y'all who's been around here for a little bit, I think you kind of noticed that I'm slowly shifting out of this stuff and trying to get rid of some of this stuff. And so yeah, we have that going, but it's a long process, I guess. So see, new screen recording. Hold on a minute. Let me record the screen for you guys. 3, 2, 1. Bam. All right, so here we are in my spreadsheet here. If you go back here, actually, this is the home page of the spreadsheet. I got this from another YouTuber. I didn't make the spreadsheet. I don't make spreadsheets, so I can't like sell this to you or give it to you. But you can go find it yourself or find another one yourself. You don't have to be the exact same spreadsheet. You can easily track it. But I do suggest you track everything that's going on in your portfolio because you really know where you stand in terms of total return and things like that. Because I see a lot of guys, even when they show their spreadsheet, they're missing things like total return, and they're just kind of guessing because I've been receiving dividends for a year that I'm positive, and they might not be positive because I've had that experience in my portfolio. I thought I should be positive by now, and I'm not because my portfolio clearly tracks it. My spreadsheet clearly tracks it. So really track your stuff, guys, if you really want to invest money. Anyway, in my positions, you can see there's a blank spot. That's because I sold something, and I'm going to share that with you in just a minute. Right now, you can see here, Misty, it's the same as my portfolio. You see there's 1080. This one, it says 46 something, but there's nothing there because I sold it. So let's just get rid of this information, and I'll show you that sale in a minute. It's on another tab in the spreadsheet. Anyway, you can see here, YMAG, 464, XDT 279, 279, 102 on YBTC. So these are all the same as they are in my portfolio. No funny business going on here, except for this empty slot, which you'll see in a minute. So let's scroll over here and I'll show you the returns and make it bigger so you can see it. All right, so here are the returns for these positions that I have in my portfolio right now. Misty, you can see it is up $8,000 on total return, or $8,500, and that's 32%. So it's positive 32%. YMAG, you can see YMAG is down in total return, $242 only. It's slowly getting positive, and I've told y'all before, once this does go positive, I do believe I want to get rid of this one, even though this month the dividends have been really good in this one this month, or distributions, but I don't want to let that distract me from the bigger picture. So anyway, yeah, this on the chopping block, but total return minus 2.8%, so not terrible. XDTE, you can see this one is down about $100, and it's only 0.76% negative. So this is almost back to being flat and going positive. Our QDTE position finally did flip back positive again, positive 2.66%. So this is it's doing good now. YBTC, you can see here total return 8.96. This is positive 22% on total return, and it's also positive on market return. The only one that's positive on market return. But I think these two, XDT and QDT, I do believe they can come back. But I'm still debating on what to do. Let me talk to you guys about that real quick while I'm here on this page. So as you can see my positions here, what I've recently been thinking about doing, okay, I'm thinking about it, not 100% sure, but I'm thinking of cutting YMAG completely. Actually, I am going to turn the drip off on YMAG, and I'm going to harvest the dividends from this until I get a positive total return. If it gives distributions like it did this month, and the market stays relatively stable or choppy, then I can get positive total return this coming month. But yeah, I'll plan to cut that one. But for now, I'm going to turn the drip off, harvest the dividends, and I'm going to start moving the distributions into some more stable, higher quality ETFs like I have in my my regular portfolio. Stuff like probably JEBI or JEBQ and some other stuff like that. So you might see that shift happening on some of these plays like YMAG. I'm probably going to start doing some stuff like that. XDTE, I really don't plan to cut this one because I do believe it will perform really well, especially when the market is going up, and it's usually very, very consistent income. So I plan to hold on to this XDTE and keep buying more of it. Now QDTE also, you can see QDTE, it does pretty well. It's positive on total return. There's not really any need to get rid of it. But at the same time, I feel like if I had all this money in XDTE, my position would be larger. I'd have bigger distributions, and my total return might be positive as well if I was putting more money into it. But I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I was thinking consolidating these two into one position. So I was thinking of cutting QDTE and just putting all that money into XDTE and having a larger position there. For YBTC, for now, definitely will be keeping it because it's positive on market return and positive on total return. But I'm not sure about the future of Bitcoin right now. I mean, I think we just had some big runs, and I think there might be a cool off period. And I don't know, the way Roundhill does their trades, I think YBTC could still do pretty well, maybe. But it has had a really weak low. Look at this. Let's look back here real fast. 52-week low was $36, and the high was 58, and right now it's like 40 something, right? What's the price right now? Right now it's 45, so it's kind of right in between this mid and low level, as you can see here. So it can really fall pretty far. I think I bought it at like $39 or something. So would I buy more down there? Probably. So we'll see. I might hold on to that one. As far as Misty goes, now Misty is, I don't know how to feel about this one because all the YoMax funds I've ever seen have had massive run-ups and then they just fall off a cliff. And if MSTR does bad, cause, a lot of people think MSTR is correlated to Bitcoin, which it kind of is, but recently it's not been. Like we just seen a massive run by Bitcoin up over 100,000. And Misty didn't really do much. You can see right here the 52-week high for Misty is $46, and the low is 16. Right now it's like 21. And even though Bitcoin was at an all-time high, Misty didn't go up to a 52-week high. It didn't reach this high levels again. It's not even close, not even halfway there. So if something does happen and MSTR MicroStrategy doesn't do very well or doesn't follow Bitcoin like at the level, it doesn't move at the level Bitcoin does, this play might burn out and just kind of lose what it's doing, like lose its momentum, I guess. So if I do see signs of extreme weakness in this, I will cut it, and I'll cut it soon while it's positive, and I can just, if I want it, I can buy back in later when I think momentum is good. But for now, I'm keeping Misty, but I do have my eyes on it just in case, because I just don't trust it. And that's the same thing with YMAG. This Yo Max one, they just fall way too hard in these down markets, and they don't like even stay flat. They just like really fall hard, and yeah. So I don't really trust it that much. I'd rather have YBTC as the Bitcoin position, just because of the stability. But I'm keeping it for now, so I don't want you guys to think like I'm just getting rid of it. But so anyway, over here you can see the allocation, which is all jacked up. I got 38% in Misty, so that's another reason why I need to like rebalance this and get like XDTE or QDTE up higher. Probably more like 30%, something like that. We'll see. I'm still working. Like I said, it's a work in progress. Okay, guys. I don't have this down to an art yet. Like I've had a bunch of funds in here, and I sold them because they performed really so-so. And I've been watching how these things have been doing, and it's not been doing what some people say it does. And as I mentioned, I believe the reason for that is because a lot of people don't accurately track their portfolios. They just write down, I got paid this much, and then they just assume they're positive when they don't factor in what's actually happening in the portfolio. And I've witnessed that over the past year and a half. It's like I mentioned before, this is just an experiment to show people about these funds. And like I said, we've been doing this for like a year and a half now, and we can see that the real outcome of what this has been when you actually track it on paper. Because even in the bull market, a lot of these funds that I had before were Tesla, Nvidia, and Coney, and all this stuff. A lot of them just fell apart at the first sign of weakness, even though it wasn't even that bad, and they still fell apart. So, and we've seen it in the portfolio. So anyway, you look down here, my total return right now is 14.4% for the entire portfolio. So if I sold everything I own, I would still walk away with 14.4% more money than I started with, which is pretty good. I mean, it's not great, but it's good. Okay, I'm not complaining about that. Let's go check out the dividend log. And you can see here's another empty slot. And we have some distributions here. See, the last one was 68.17. This was from Nvidia. I exited my Nvidia position. So I no longer own Nvidia. That was what was in this slot. So let me just remove these really quick while we're here, just for fun. But if you look on the left there, actually, let me make it. I'll remove these real fast because I don't want to delete the whole column. I don't want to mess up my spreadsheet. There we go. Okay, bam. So let me make this bigger so you guys can see it. So here we go, Misty. Hey, this one's still here. Hey, you. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here we go. You can see on the left here, Misty. In January, $1,000. February, $910. March, $13.79. April, $13.43. And this month, in May, it paid me $25.54. Okay, so that's $7,000 for the year so far out of Misty. And you guys seen that returns is positive in total returns, so I'm doing pretty well. YMAG, January 141, February 223, 195, 166, and this month it paid me $436. That was the best return I've ever had from YMAG so far. 1164 for the year, so not too shabby there. I think I got $7,000 position, and it's paid me this much so far. So yeah, okay. XDTE, January 92. Then we have 94, 142, 201, and this month we've got $340 out of XDTE. That's $872. Okay, then QDTE, you can see here, I've only had this position for 3 months. In March, 84, April, 245, and May, 297. So this one is also growing. Okay, YBTC, again, also only 3 months. 328, 134, and 178 this month. So this one is also growing, even though I haven't added to the position. So this is really good if it's growing like this and I haven't added any money. These, they were, adding money on drip. This one was not, and still, made this much money. And Bimag's also on drip, so it's been growing. Misty, I just added a couple of shares here and there, but not many. So this one's, the dividend just been doing good due to the volatility in the stock, I guess. Now if we go here to the sold positions, all the way over here on the right side, you can see this month there's $137.79. Okay, $68 of this is the dividend from Nvidia, because I sold Nvidia, and I just moved that $68 that I received over here because I sold that position, right? That's what this is called when it's sold positions. And then the other $69 was from options premium, from selling options. So I sold a couple of options, but not a lot. And I guess I can share that with you guys real quick. If I open this up, this is my little options thing where I track them at just for fun. In this month of April, you can see my Schwab account, 792, 534. Here's another Schwab, 15, 5. Here's another one, 17. Here's another one, 18. So about $69, and that's what's this 137 is, the 69 plus the Nvidia dividends. And you can see for the month, 39.46 this month. So a really nice monthly payout, even though our stocks are, there's some of them are okay, some of them are not okay. So we got a mixed bag, but we still got, almost $4,000. So not bad. You can see January 1260, 1228, 1804, and then 2124. And now we have a big, massive jump from 2100 to 3900. So that's nice. That was due to Misty's big payout. Misty was like over $2,000 this month. That's why this jumped up so high. You can see $10,000 for the year, 10,364. But you see my portfolio was up like $8,000 or so. So it's, because some of the positions are negative. So, if I was trying to live off of this, I would only be able to live off like $8,000 and not 10. So, what else can I show you guys? Oh yeah, the sold positions. Let's look at this. Let me make this smaller. What's going on here? I got to show you my sold position, my sale of Nvidia. Sold positions, so you can see here. This was, okay, that's older. I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see. See, this is January and March. And then this is yesterday, the 29th. Yesterday was the 30th. I guess I can change that. Or no, I did sell it on the 29th, sorry. I don't need to put yesterday's date. Anyway, Nvidia, 529. Number of shares, I only have 46. Not a big deal. My average cost was 21, and I sold it at 1605, so that was not good. But look, it's even lower now. It was just going down even more again. Total dividends, 238 only. You can see the market return was negative 244, and this is the only stock I've sold for a total return that was negative, but it was $5, so I don't care. I just wanted to get away from this thing, and I did. So in the total return, you can see a negative 0.5%. So not a big deal, but I did, I said I never sell for a loss, but I did sell for a loss, but it's okay. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do and move on. So there you go. I made $1,400 out of the total return out of the ones that I've sold. So not too bad. But like I said, just a quick little recap here in terms of what is on my plan. Misty, keep a close eye on it. Look for weakness. If it's really weak, I might exit. And then If I like it, I can rebuy it later. YMAG, also looking to exit this position, and I want to actually put some of these distributions, especially from these ones that are positive in total return, like YBTC, MISTI's positive, QDTE is positive. I'm going to start taking those distributions since the stocks are positive and putting them into more stable stuff like JEPI or JEPQ or something like that. And my YMAG position is about $7,000, and if I get a chance to cut it, once I get positive or very, very close to positive on total return, I will probably cut this one as well, and I'll put that money also into a more stable stock, or just keep the cash and use it for selling some cash secured puts on some other stuff and some stuff that I may want. So that's what's on my mind for this right now. That's what I'm thinking about doing, and that's what I did, and that's how much I got paid. $4,000 for the month. So, any questions or comments? Love to hear that from you guys. Don't forget, put them down in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to the video and all that stuff. And I can't talk. Tomorrow, I'll hit you guys with a Roth IRA video. I also made some changes over there, and I'll share that with you guys. So, stay tuned for that video tomorrow, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.